Imagine this, your child's plate has just rice piled in the center with some curry. Now picture the same plate divided into three colorful sections. Some dal or chicken here, a handful of veggies there, and rice or chapati on the side. Which one do you think your child will actually enjoy more? Welcome back to Beyond Words with Indu, a space for parenting, self care, and supporting every child, including those with special needs. Hi, I'm Indu, speech therapist, feeding therapist, parenting coach, and mom of two. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our tips on parenting. Today, in episode 14, I'm going to share some simple, practical tricks to make your child's meal both healthy and fun. And the best part is, you don't need any fancy recipes. Let's start with something I like to call this plate trick. One of the easiest way to make sure your child's meal is balanced is to actually use a plate itself as a guide. Divide the plate into three sections. 1/3 for protein. This could be dal, chicken, paneer, eggs or fish. 1/3 for veggies like carrot, beans, spinach. And 1/3 for grains, rice, chapati, idli or dosa. Kids understand visual cues much better than abstract instructions like eat a little of everything. I remember one mom at our center who bought a colorful plate divided into three sections. Suddenly, her son, who refused vegetables for months, started tasting them. Just a simple visual trick made all the difference. Now, let's talk about making food fun without fancy recipes. Nutrition is important, yes, but presentation and experiences are just as important for children. They really do eat with their eyes first. You don't need to cook anything special, just a little creativity with what you already have work wonders. For example, you could cut sandwiches, chapatis or dosas into stars, flowers or smiley faces. Arrange carrot sticks, beetroot, cucumber and tomato into a rainbow. Serve dal in a small bowl and call it a mini mountain. At our center, one mom arranged cucumber, tomato, and carrot slices as a traffic signal. The child who normally refuses cucumber finished it because he wanted to complete the traffic signal. Isn't that amazing? Another tip is to involve your child in mealtime. Children love independence. Let them choose between two vegetables like carrot or beans or dal or chana. Simple tasks like washing vegetables, stirring dal or putting chapati on their plate can make a huge difference. Next, let's look at variety and portion size. Balance doesn't need to happen in every single meal. Rotate vegetables, fruits and protein throughout the day or week. A child might refuse broccoli today, but try it tomorrow if it is presented alongside familiar favorites. Portions are important too. Too much on the plate can overwhelm them, and too little leaves them unsatisfied. Start small and let them ask for more. Kids are actually pretty good at self-regulating when given the chance. We also want to create playful mealtime experiences. Keep meals short, joyful, and distraction-free. Some ideas you can try at home include Taste the Rainbow Day, where the child eats one food from each color group, or a tiny chef day, where your child helps prepare a simple dish like upma, poha, or vegetable dosa. You could even have a family green day, where everyone eats one green vegetable together. These playful tricks reduce stress and make children curious about their food. And don't forget gentle reinforcement. Celebrate small wins like, wow, you tried one bite or beans today. Great job. Avoid using sweets as rewards or punishing them for refusing food. Praise and encouragement build confidence and a positive relationship with food. One of our children gradually started tasting new vegetables every day simply because his parents praised his efforts consistently rather than focusing on the quantity. Sometimes, despite all our efforts, a child may continue to refuse most foods. or you may notice poor growth or low energy. In such cases, don't stress alone. Reach out to a pediatrician, dietitian, or a feeding therapist. Early guidance makes things much easier and less stressful for both the parents and the child. Before we finish, I want to give you a sneak peek of our next and final episode in this series. We'll be busting common feeding myths that confuse parents, like the idea that kids should always finish their plate or the sweet treats are necessary. To summarize, use a plate as a simple visual guide, make food fun and colorful, involve your child in small ways, rotate foods and manage portions, and keep mealtimes playful and stress-free. Surely, small steps lead to big changes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's raise a generation of healthy, happy kids inside and out and make mealtime joyful again. Stay tuned.